it?
Yeah. I
Or
think
you're gonna
I would
attack?
just like would move him right to boost what he's summoning, whatever it is, and
Got you.
leave it
Yeah.
there.
And
And
take a
then
shot at
just
mid.
yeah, yeah, that's it.
Mm.
All right,
Maybe two
should be
worthy dice on the
fixed.
seed bearer, but that's just chipping away. That's not securing any kills. But
Um, you don't want to kill the guard? Move Ava. Oh, wait, no. Can you do have three? So someone in front of the gate, move the sage up in front of Nimid and boosting. Yeah, and then you could probably move Ava up and Steward up to kill the guard. You don't like that idea?
yeah,
Oh, he's gonna do what you're thinking.
yeah, yeah.
I see.
I think I like your idea better to secure the guard kill, but at the same time, the guard doesn't threaten much, doesn't protect much either.
That's true.
So
Okay, interesting formations. It seems like
mm,
Tortugatron's playing on the opposite side of Nimid.
Hmm.
yeah, every damage counts. I don't see
Every
the
damage
effect.
counts.
Yeah, I think they have two big burst turn, the Sky Spear Avian, and they need to chip away for those turn. So
Yeah, I think this is a good turn for Chosen Grove here. You have targets to confirm diverse age.
Agreed. Do you think you summon anything here? Okay, they do. Guess trying to get their hand clear. I know
yeah,
shoots like
Mhm.
likes making. He doesn't like. He discards sometimes, but he does like summoning just a bunch of units around Nimid, just to get his deck
yeah,
going.
Was Steward.
yeah, that's pretty good. He's gonna confirm the kill on the steward, I think, with the shove
Mm.
So you attack with Seed Bearer for his
or
Sapling
turn.
is
try
just
at least.
there to. I think the sapling is just there to move his hand forward.
Makes
Yeah.
sense. Also protect his flank from the diver probably. Just no free damage.
Mhm.
Yeah, smart
You
bet
think Ava
shoots.
would?
Huh?
You think Ava would like send that diver in to attack that if that sapling wasn't there?
I think I would. A diver. It's like, I think I always send in units which like you don't care if they get uprooted. Diver makes a lot of sense if
Uh,
you don't want to diver. You don't want to uproot a
Interesting.
2 health diver.
Yeah,
Also blocks a summon spot. That's how I see it. Get a little bit of damage and block the summoner spot.
I think there's maybe a magic side to consider here because the Chosen Grove deck is pretty expensive. It's expensive enough,
hmm
even though they have a zero cost. They have
yeah,
two cost. It's a bit like
hmm
similar to the Sky Spear Avian, which they have two cost and two one cost. So I think
right,
who takes the advantage in magic count can have maybe an advantage here. So like
yeah,
here I'm not so sure it was a good play to move the diver up and just sacrifice it, right? It's
yeah,
maybe two damage, maybe one,
Hmm.
and
yeah,
that's a magic that's gonna be a difference, like to play all of those commons and make the trade
hmm
very difficult for either side,
That's true.
right? So
Yeah, that's true. It's actually going to be very interesting how much magic Sky Spear Avian spends on divers here. Because I think if you want
yeah,
to trade against Chosen Grove, you want to spend on. Oh, okay.
It's the free one.
I would think they would spend on Stewart as well. Maybe they don't have one. Maybe they don't. Oh, never mind.
Are you going to send these divers up?
Push up.
That would be interesting.
I think if I were Tortuga, I'd have Ava one spot up and try to get like a gate. Like I think if you play this third of the map, kind of makes sense, or this quarter of the map, like the bottom right edge of the
Mm,
map. Because
yeah.
right now it's Ava's kind of
Well,
in a weird
looking
position.
at it,
Going.
yeah, for sure. Looking at it like just seeing the distance between the two faction,
hmm
normally you're right. I think they're shy of a couple of spaces to really play a pure range game.
Mm,
Uh,
Yeah.
but maybe that's because so far Chosen Grove has the momentum, right? So they're forcing the opponent to react a little bit. But if it was the other way around, maybe it would be better.
That's an interesting point. And what's more interesting here is a gate placement from Skyspear Avians. Ava
Yeah,
is only in range to give flight to one summon next turn.
yeah,
Interesting. Yeah, it's definitely still a good move to kill the Seed Bearers because they're very important
yeah,
to Chosen
yeah.
Grove, but I don't know. There's something about this position I don't like.
Yeah, as I say, you mean?
From Skyspear Avian.
From Skyspear Avians. Ava is only gonna
Yeah,
give flight to one summon next turn. I don't know how much that matters. It might. But it seems to me that
I
Ava
think
wants to
yeah,
take the fight to Nimid's front.
yeah. Which the left gate placements surely suggest. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think it does matter. I think the mobility that Skyscraper has is greater
Hmm.
by a good margin than the one that CH has, and that surely is an advantage you can
Right.
exploit, I think.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I think so. You're
um,
definitely
why
saving.
I
Go on.
oh,
Sorry, Alice.
no, no, go ahead, Chira, sorry.
Um, for Skyspear Avians, I think you save at least
Mm.
one Sky Assault for Tree of Seasons. Like, you probably don't want to spend an
Mm,
entire turn attacking Nimid, unless, like, Nimid has a...
Hmm.
Nimid's getting low. Um,
Hmm.
but
yeah,
I do think... And I'm curious whether
Yeah.
Shoots does put a gate in front of Nimid, or they don't think that's a priority,
yeah,
just to prevent the Sky Assault.
exactly.
Mm.
That's
I
exactly
think
what
he
what I
wants to.
was getting at.
Yeah.
If Skyscraper does try to take the fight to Nimid, strategy becomes
Ooh.
incredibly potent. So he
I don't know
does play
about this
Adric.
champ. I don't know about this
I'm
champ.
not
I
so
don't
sure
think.
either. I'm not so sure either.
I'm assuming they must
Like,
have a
Hmm.
gate.
what?
Yeah,
You think
definitely
so?
gate to Nimid's
Oh,
front.
he
That's
does.
that's
Yeah.
There you
okay.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's
from
slowing
here,
the momentum even more from Skyspear Alien.
Mm.
I'm just gonna attack your gate. If you kill all my units, I'm just gonna attack your gate. But that's just me.
Mm.
My problem is the Skyspear Avian gate on A3. Their left side is forward by just a little bit. That
Uh-huh.
doesn't need to be that forward
Yeah,
because
especially with
it
flight,
gives.
all right.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Also, especially with flight, because Ava can't give anyone flight
Yeah, from this place.
from there.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're completely right. I think Avians is one of the factions which you don't mind a bunch of gates clogging up your lanes just because of flight. Uh, versus other
Right,
factions, you do want to keep some spaces open so you don't only have one. You don't limit your summoning spots or limit your movement spots.
right. And also, who Ava gives or how far Ava can give flight to. Because with that gate over there, Ava gives no one flight. Well, one dude flight here, but
Yeah, only one place.
Yeah,
It's not the best Ava
yeah,
position.
that gate is interesting for Nimid for sure. Like you said, Beast, would you just
yeah.
attack the gate and wait and maybe
Mm,
yeah.
hmm.
Sometimes when I play gates in front of Nimid, it's because the fight has already started like in the mid board. So
Right.
doing so just cuts the advance of the other player and needs to retreat or do other things, and you force the other player
Mm,
to do things. But
yeah,
here,
that's a
not
good
so
point.
sure indeed.
Yeah, that's a very good point. I don't really. When you gate is a really interesting thought. I never really thought of it that much. When I'm playing Chosen Grove,
Okay.
sometimes I always just gate my front. But now that you
Yeah.
bring it up, yeah, I think that's a skill. I think you actually want to
Yeah.
decide when to gate in front of Nimid and keep a gate in hand.
Yeah, I think so because the other thing maybe why he play Adric is because if he knows he doesn't have that much damage in hand right now. He doesn't have the ability to trade
Mm,
very, very well, so he wants the extra damage, right?
Yeah.
But the gate is a bit similar. Nimid is a trading power against faction that
Yeah.
have low burst damage. You can use Nimid to trade with shove and with divine grab and things. But
Yeah.
here
Yeah.
it wasn't really uh, necessary. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Jexuk is pointing out this gate on A3 potentially is because you can move a ranged unit up and attack Nimid. But I don't think, like, you don't really want a Steward or a Sage really hitting.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think it's.
That's two range dice. It's chip dice, but
Mm,
I'm not sure.
You're vulnerable to a seed bearer and to pull and to uproot from there.
Yeah, sure.
yeah.
And I think Tort lost this turn straight because now you just get the refill on Adric and you get a Sage killed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One thing
it's,
that's interesting about the gate in front is that once if the opposing faction doesn't have kill and fill, so the ability to kill
Mm.
something and then take the spot, that's an open
Hmm.
spot that's surely going to be useful, right?
Yeah,
So
that's true.
mm,
Avians kind of have kill and fill with the Gathering Song,
yeah,
but
they
that's
do.
just me.
Yeah, you're right.
true. Yeah, and Ava's. I mean, the good thing about this turn is it kind of puts. We were talking about how Ava was in a really weird spot in terms of flight, and now Ava at least is in a place where
Hmm.
there's 3 summoning spots. So
Right.
maybe it's a turn which had to be done.
I don't know about had to be done. I think the other option of staying back and hitting with a Steward and then,
Just chipping.
I don't know, letting your diver hit Nimid maybe down to 17, you know,
Yeah, I
that
agree.
Mm,
that would have been okay.
I
And then force Chosen Grove to move forward here to hit what, your 10 gate?
I completely agree. Uh,
Yeah.
oh, my Google is there. Okay.
you can also be play styles. I don't think
So
Tortugatron is. That's a very passive
Sure.
move, and I'm not sure that's
That's
Tortugatron.
that's
yeah.
interesting. He's spending two magic. Like I don't know if he's gonna go forward with that turn, but he's paying two magic just to protect Nimid and the Seed Bear. Oh
Yeah.
no. Okay.
And
Okay.
Adric
Here
is
he
not
wants
in
to secure
range
the
here.
kill. I don't understand. I'm not sure I understand that turn. Like why he thought that was necessary. Maybe he
Maybe.
has.
He's gonna get it.
I don't know.
With the 2 range, he's gonna get it. But yeah, you don't really need to summon anything here. I don't think so. As Chosen Grove.
Yeah. He doesn't boost Adric, and 2 units is outside the range of Adric.
Yeah.
Is he gonna
And
play
they're kind of
bottom?
extended. Oh. But what's that
No, he doesn't.
sapling gonna do?
That's a weird turn.
What's that sapling doing?
I will say,
Yeah, it's like just
no, it's a free magic for
no.
Tortuga, but boost also.
Oh yeah.
I will say,
One interesting feature like added to Summoner Wars is the ability to rotate the board to see the perspective of the other player, like
Oh
from
yeah.
his
that'd be cool.
perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joe,
So
please.
maybe
Joe?
Joe, maybe we are not seeing something because we see the perspective of the Skyspear alien, but that was a weird free magic. It feels like.
That's true. Is this a battle song turn? Yep.
Looking like it. Yeah.
That's interesting. I thought I forgot to mention that, like when we were talking prediction and such, but I think those are so
Mm.
crucial to take down Nimid that I'm not so sure about that
Yeah.
turn. Like
Uh,
now he even has less damage. So that's great trade. I think that's great dice, but
yeah.
I think a
That's
Stewart's.
interesting.
Yeah.
I think that's debatable, but
yeah,
I think it's debatable, or how much
how
more you
much
can get
damage?
out of battle song. Yeah,
Okay.
but
I think it was a fine turn, but the problem this turn is that if they have like a uproot and a spring, one of these Stewarts is just free.
Yeah. My thoughts
yeah.
exactly. Yeah, that'd be punishing.
Well,
Econ
I
wise, it's
guess when
pretty
it
even.
no,
Yeah.
finish your thought.
It's pretty even. So and Nimid is still at 19. So he needs to start, I think, chipping away at Nimid if he can.
At Nimid.
Here's the
I
spring.
think where I was going with Battle Song is it depends what you use it on.
Mm.
This turn, Tort used it on a gate and a guard. So in general, yes, I think you're absolutely right, allies. That's not really the best use for it.
Mhm.
Uproot.
Does he have
There
uproot?
you
Oh my god,
go.
that's gonna be a rough turn.
That's
Yeah.
big.
That's.
Oh,
Oh
pushes
my
up.
god. Okay, he does. He goes forward.
There must be another gate here.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
If he has autumn here, oh my god,
Summer.
that's gonna be rough.
I think summer is overkill here, but
Wants to
I
get
think he
some.
wants to attack Ava. I'm not
do you
sure it's
have
gonna
to?
kill the diver.
I
He
don't think
doesn't
it's
have to. He
necessary.
doesn't have to. No. Yeah, you're right. He doesn't have to. Hmm.
Because five for five. Well, you need to attack with sapling and nimid. You're dreaming if you're landing that five on that steward.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But it's 4 + 2 dice. It's 6 dice on 5 HP if you don't play the um the
I
summer.
guess yeah.
It's not
I
so
just
great
don't
of
know.
odds, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Because what's that? Uproot four? Yeah, 6 dice on a 5 HP. But then, do you really
Yeah.
need to kill the diver?
Well, the diver has flight there, so maybe he can attack away at Nimid after, but I'm not so sure indeed.
Mm,
Yeah, not so sure.
mm.
Hey, Nolan. Yep,
But
right on. Keep
just
going.
here, I think. Oh, sorry, Chair. Sorry.
No, you can
But
keep going.
Is interacting with the stream.
Yep.
okay, it's just here. It's like Nimid is gonna take damage maybe,
Wait,
but
wait.
you're
It,
really
it,
happy if you attack if this guy's Brazilian attacks Nimid. Oh my god, the second battle song.
wait, is it crazy to actually fly Ava to the and maybe gate if you have one?
Yeah, on the side.
Yeah, no, seriously, I actually think it would be something if you attack Nimid with all three units this turn.
I
You
agree.
know what?
That'd be a cool play. Yeah.
It
I
it
actually think that's a
I think
legit plan.
Hmm.
but think about this. Adric is protecting like he's hmm. I'm not so sure Shoots would have done that play if he didn't had a backup. Like maybe he
Yeah,
had another uproot. I rarely uproot forward. I don't think it happens like it happens very rarely. So
yeah.
if I think you're right. I think that's maybe a good play. He doesn't have a backup plan.
Where is the
Yes.
gate? Oh no.
uh,
That's 7. That's 10 dice on Nimid.
yeah.
Nice. The order here is important because the sentinel was on this side and they had to uproot. That'd be a much easier play than uprooting and then like because that's a spot Nimid wants to be
Yeah.
anyways if they're low. Is in front of the gate to limit range dice.
Nice.
That's a 4 on 4. It's pretty good. Okay, hey
Nice.
Rich.
Going.
Oh yeah, if he's like this is interesting. I thought about like I said that to Beast. Oh my god, that's a 3 on 3. If Ava can get Nimid to sub 12 by the end of
Hmm.
the game and conserve
Yeah,
some resources, that's that's
yeah.
that's where they can burst Nimid down. But now it's even
I
better.
agree.
I'm not so sure
Yeah,
what Nimid can do without an uproot, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
I think
uproot.
this is a good move at this point, but I think the
Mhm.
econ losses are
Yeah.
gonna, yeah, Tort is
If
gonna pay for
yeah,
that.
you're right. Yeah. If Nimit can survive here and be he still has 9 HP. Like there's no more battle songs, so
Hmm.
if he survives here and goes away without too much damage, he's got a
Hmm.
substantial advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. This is a super interesting position, especially if Shoots doesn't have an uproot. This might be dangerous. I'm assuming they would need an
Yeah.
autumn then also would be the next best thing. The good thing is Tort is
Autumn. Yeah.
Tort's only
Yeah.
at 2 magic.
Autumn would be great.
Yeah. So no double Like there's no double
Yeah, no double sentinel,
sentinel.
no.
Yeah,
Yep,
something crazy.
agree.
So if they can clear the board, they're probably not gonna lose next turn, especially with Autumn. But it is a little bit dangerous.
Hmm.
Uh,
It is dangerous, yeah. What's interesting is that Shoots has taken like the two previous turns were really fast, I think, and here he's thinking more.
mm,
Stag.
So it's maybe more a critical turn.
Stag for what? What do you need it for?
I don't know.
Yeah.
so Stag can actually be used as a blocker if you're able to kill the Sentinel, maybe.
I see.
Right.
Yeah.
That's smart chairs. Yeah.
It's not the most
Sack
efficient
the
thing.
two costs, yeah.
Very.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess he needs it at this point.
If he doesn't have other tools to protect Nimid, yeah, I'd agree. Oh, this is
Mhm.
true. Seedbearer can pull and give somewhat protection on one flank.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to protect two flanks, I see. But then that means Ava can move to their B2 on their side of the board and just kill the stag and just pass.
Yeah, just go around. It's kind of dangerous though, a little bit. But if they have gates, it's probably fine.
Yeah. But if they do that, do you think it's a bad play? Like if it's a successful defense, isn't it? Like then Chosen Grove can like maybe summon something in front of Nimid and then it's another battle
Hmm.
again.
Uh,
Uproot Sentinel, then unload on Ava. That's what Eden wants to see, the
Oh,
tree
look
that's
fight
a
at
back.
triple
the
tree.
three.
So
Oh
Damn.
my
there's gonna be some
goodness.
damage on Ava. Yeah.
It's pretty big,
Yeah.
actually. That prevents
Well,
Ava.
they
Remember,
did
kid.
just roll 9 out of 10 on Nimid, so
Yeah, attack order matters.
yeah.
Yep.
So that was just good fundamentals from shoots. Stag Rider doesn't have any other targets, so you attack with that first, and then you
Yeah.
attack with Nimid.
And why you need to do so is because you cannot like use backtrack if you didn't attack a unit. If anyone doesn't is not familiar with the staggered backtrack,
Yeah,
you need to attack a
Hmm.
unit to
that's
be
true.
able to backtrack next to Nimid.
Yeah, and shoots
Eight
discard.
magic, man.
Yeah, that's like a Night of Season in preparation right there. And if he's got Autumn, that's a lot of defense.
Any gathering songs, Tort?
Yeah, I'm assuming. Otherwise, this is a.
But if he gets the 3-on-3 with the Sentinel,
Yeah, it's still scary.
like Nimid. Yeah, it's scary. Nimid needs to put a
Ooh,
gate in
ooh,
front of her. Oh my god, okay.
ooh, ooh,
Nimid
ooh,
will need
ooh,
like
ooh.
uproot gate because now it's kill range from Sky Assault.
Yes, go Tort, go. Get that tree.
So shoots has a minimum 2 turns before they can start moving Nimid.
This is good. This is good
Yeah.
play. This is good play from Tort.
Yeah.
Just
He
discarding.
does what he needs to do. Like Ava is not threatened. Okay.
Yeah,
Now
guard into what? Autumn
only a guard. Yeah, but that doesn't protect you. Oh yeah, it does
from
actually.
Sky Assault
It does protect you from the Sky Assault. Yeah, because one
from
unit
one
cannot attack
unit.
Nimid.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Same time,
Mm.
like we see the value of the gate on A3 now. Like this is threatening all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah, that's true. I don't know, man. I'm just too econ to to function.
Yeah.
I I'm too busy thinking about how
Okay.
I can get the most. Two guards.
Double guard.
Two
Double.
guards.
This is
Yeah,
this is gonna
but
be an autumn turn.
you think so because he needs like
I
to
think so.
boost to. Oh no. Yeah, you're
Oh
right.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, he didn't boost. Oh, I guess you only
He
need to
didn't
boost one
boost.
guard here.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, or
Yeah.
none. Like he can just put Adric in front of him.
Oh,
But yeah,
really?
Modric needs a
Mhm.
boost.
I'm thinking like that's not the best play because you can then you're in kill range, so the guard would
Mm,
be better. But if he doesn't
Mm,
feel threatened, like Adric is useless now. Like he needs
yeah,
he needs to use the body and to
yeah.
slow down
Good
the
point.
skyscraper alien. So
Very good point. Yeah, agree.
I think you could go. Actually, never
Speed
mind.
bearer.
On a boost. I was thinking you can push the guard
no.
up, but there's just not. Oh, with spring, yeah, you can definitely push
Okay,
the guard up if you have
Spring.
a
okay.
autumn.
So there's boost everywhere now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I would put the guard in front then. If he has autumn, I would.
Mm,
If no autumn, this is dangerous.
yeah.
It's incredibly dangerous. And it doesn't seem like he does.
No autumn, huh? Oh no, I think he's thinking
That
about
the
five magic
positioning?
because you want to think about night of season
Oh
here, I
yeah,
guess.
sure. You're right.
There you go. Yeah, going to
He
6.
does discard something. And he didn't had it.
Ah,
Okay. Is
this
there
is an
any way
opportunity.
is there any way like
You need
that
a
you need
sage,
like
Mm,
three
steward.
dice. You need a steward, a sage to give 3 dice on the steward. He has both, and then you need 6 on 6. No, you need like 6 on 5. I think it's a bit weird the math, but I'm not so sure he has it. Maybe he does.
battle saw?
He already used both.
Yeah, yeah.
Both battle songs were already used.
No, no, no. Sky Assault. He meant Sky Assault.
Okay, needs a 3 out of 3.
Ooh,
Oh,
ooh, ooh, ooh.
Needs the 3 out of 3.
oh my God.
Oh, 187.
Hey,
No.
one more, just one more. One more Sky
Like
Assault, and
that's
this is over.
yeah, that's very interesting. Now Nimid doesn't have anything. Like you need to protect her as much as possible. So Night of
As
Season
much as
probably comes
possible.
down. But even then, I think you need to place a gate in front of Nimid and then bunker down. Like I don't think you can.
Yeah, it needs to be a gate,
So
because you're dead.
yeah,
Oh wait, no, actually, you
or you
could
need to
still
kill.
just be dead. Because if
Why?
Sky Spear Avian summons a flight unit anywhere, then there's no saving you even if there's a gate in front of you, because you can still Sky Assault from beside the sapling.
The sides.
Oh,
You know what I mean? If Ava
yeah, but
summons
Ava,
on the E flank,
yeah, you're right. So you need to put a guard. You need Autumn and a gate because you need to put a guard on the left,
Hmm.
yep,
prevent from that scenario, and a gate in the
yep,
front.
yep,
And you need to place like a unit on the right. That's such a difficult position.
yeah.
I'm not sure Chosen Grove can do it.
6 magic, so that means definitely. Oh no,
No seasons.
no
No
seasons.
Night of Season. Yeah. So
That is rough, my boy.
mm-mm-mm.
I'm assuming it's
Oh,
uproot.
he's gonna pull the steward. Wait,
Uproot?
wait.
Yeah,
Okay, uproot. Okay.
interesting.
Okay.
To where?
But then to where indeed? To nowhere. Okay, he's not gonna. Maybe he has the autumn, and you can still. Oh wait, no.
You could
How
do.
do
You
you?
can. You still can attack from the right,
You
right?
need
With
a
this sky assault.
gate,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you sapling forward here,
You
and then there's no spots.
need a gate and yeah.
Well, you don't
Oh,
need
There,
a
here,
gate
is there any
sapling.
anymore.
way?
Yeah.
You don't need a gate
Is there
anymore
any way Niman
unless.
moves forward?
Oh, true, yeah, because you have 2 guards.
If
Well,
Niman
Diver
moves forward,
kills
he can
Nimid.
clog the gate.
No, no.
There's no way.
Nimid can't move forward. Nimid can't move forward here, Alice. What the heck? What? What?
I was thinking maybe you could like clog the gate with autumn, like clog the north summoning
Ah,
spot and prevent a summon, but that doesn't help. You can just summon
no.
from the east
The
side.
right of the 10 gate. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh. Got you thinking. Was there a Sky Assault prior, or is this the last one?
There's one
It's
more.
No,
the
right?
first one. It's the first one we've
This is the
seen at
first one.
least.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you keep Sky Assault in your early end if you have it against Chosen Grove? Maybe.
Yeah,
But
nice.
like if he doesn't have
A
another
tricky
one, I
one.
don't think there's any way that Spear Avian can win.
Okay, Shoots must
If
have
if
a
he
Oh,
gate.
bunkers down,
Yeah, he needs a gate, and then he's fine.
I think there still is a way to win. Uh, mm, mm, mm.
You'd have to
with
kill the guard.
Autumn, like he doesn't have like much. Even if he kills and Phil, he doesn't have like. I'm not so sure.
Actually, with a guard beside the sapling now, there's no way because before
You're
you could do a sentinel and a range unit, kill the sapling, and then hit Nimid if you don't have the second sky assault.
oh
But
right,
with that guard,
right.
yeah, with that guard next to the sapling now, there's no way.
Well, I'm not so sure. He's gonna gamble. Protect can
Diver.
save him.
He's gonna gamble.
Yeah, on divers.
Yeah.
I,
But I
I,
guess you can
I've
block that
all
spot
four been
with
played.
autumn, right?
Yeah, you're right. If he has a, if I would predict that he made that play because he had Autumn
Mm.
and put like the Seed Bearer up or Edric up.
Adric up, yeah.
But otherwise, it's just indeed one ping damage and it's over.
I
Those
mean,
Shoots
Sky
discard.
Spear Ravens can
Then,
still kill.
if
You can still try to kill the guard right here. Two
right.
units, Sky Assault.
Yep.
After you clear the guard, then try to go for Nimid. But
Which two though? Which two? Because
which two? Yeah,
if
that's a good
it's a
question.
if it's a
That,
Stewart and like
You know, also just kills right
it
now.
cannot be
it's a
like
diver
both
for
a
the win.
Stewart
You know, it's gonna kill here.
and a Sentinel.
You just need a diver.
Diver for the
diver,
win.
diver for one.
Diver
Diver for
would
what?
be hilarious.
Oh, he doesn't have
Oh no!
It doesn't have it.
it.
So yeah, here is he gonna try
Yeah,
to?
Ava. Yep. Hmm. Battle
Yeah, he's
Song.
gonna try to kill it.
Yeah, Battle Song
No,
or
no,
Sky
what
Assault.
have both
Anything
have been
here.
played.
They already used both.
Both battles have been played.
Yep. Both battle songs. This is like a 50-50, I
He
think.
needs 5 on 6 with 3 range dice. I think it's about 70% chance. So it's
Oh
oh
man, yeah, it's not happening.
oh
Oh! Oh!
no!
Oh!
He got
Oh
it!
my God, he got it!
All right, does this
And a
miss?
0 for 2
What
would
a
be hilarious.
game!
Oh,
What
Yeah,
a
wow.
game!
GG's.
Good job, Tort. Oh my goodness!
Wow. Well
What
done,
a
upset. I
game!
really thought
What an
that was not
upset!
gonna happen. Yeah, I really thought that was gonna be
The last two
Chosen Grove.
cards are Sentinel and Gate. I see.
Yeah. So he didn't have another Sky Assault. He could not. Wow, he could not. So really, the deciding turn, I think maybe Shoots left himself a bit too open. Like he
Yeah,
Pushing
uprooted
up.
forward. He uprooted forward to kill that Stewart. I think that was the
that's
misplay.
Steward. That's interesting. I need to run it back on this
Never
one. That
uproot
was.
forward, guys.
Yeah, I think in retrospect, you're right, Alice. Maybe the right play is to just stay where you are as the mid.
Yeah, I think
And they're
so.
coming
His life
in.
was really that was such a wild game. That
That was
was
a wild game. That was a good game. Hey,
and
Torch,
I think
what's up,
Shoot
man?
played well,
Hello.
but hey, Tortu.
How you doing?
Are you still
Still,
sleepy?
no, I'm woken up now. I
Oh,
was
okay.
definitely sleepy
Good.
the first few turns.
Hey, yo,
What a
shoots.
game, guys.
What's good, man? What a game. Amazing game.
Game.
Amazing game.
Yeah, good game, Tort.
Yeah.
So, Sherez, do you want like to ask question? How does that work?
Oh yeah. Do you guys have any thoughts about the games? Shoots and Tortugatron. What are your initial thoughts?
I'm glad you were protecting from the Sky Assault. because I did not have it.
Okay, that was my question was, did you have the Sky Assault or did you discard it early?
I had it discarded before when I went full in on the tree that one turn, and then I had like no magic left. I was like,
Uh,
okay, I guess I'm gonna have to discard this and at least be able to summon something, which was good because I didn't draw any one cost units after, so I wouldn't have been able to do anything the next turn.
That was a super cool game. So it was funny, Tortugatron. At one point, we were flaming your gate on A3, and then we realized how
Yeah.
good it was later on. uh,
It was a Chekhov shotgun. It was like, oh, you're not gonna need it yet, but when you need it, it's gonna be there.
I didn't want to just leave it in my hand. I just put it out there and put it somewhere where it'll probably be useful later.
Gotcha. I see.
We were discussing because on that turn where you played it, the next turn Ava couldn't give flight to anything like next to that gate, and only one unit next to your 10L gate. So we were like, okay, so why is it there? What?
Yeah.
So why could you have placed it maybe like on A2 instead of A3 to have Ava give flight to more unit? You still had reach because of flight.
Yeah, but I was thinking that I might want one up farther later on in the game, so
Mm,
If pressure.
and
Yeah, cool.
I'd draw more gates later. But I think I
mhm.
discarded all of them except for the last one at the end. I didn't really need them,
Okay.
so yeah.
Yeah, shoots. The last three cards were a sage, a steward, and a gate. A sage, a sentinel, and a gate.
I, I've got a question
yeah,
for Shoots.
okay.
Like, did you discard gates in that game?
I discarded one page early. Um,
Early, yeah.
just wanted to keep the hand flowing, and I had the mid board pretty well secured, so I did
Hmm.
want to play a gate in front of the tree. I didn't want to hold on to it too long either. But
Mm.
then in the end
Yeah.
game, of course, I was desperately digging for my third gate.
Yeah, yeah.
Couldn't get it.
Got you.
That's what I got. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, at one point, I was thinking like, okay, I just got to get an Autumn, and then I remembered that Autumn stops him from forcing units, but it doesn't stop him from shooting through units. Like I
Right.
kind of think of it as Maldarius' ability, but it's
Mm.
not. It's only half of Maldarius'
Ah,
ability.
I was
Um,
actually thinking about it as that ability, so I'm like, oh, if he's at an autumn, I'm screwed. I can't even shoot through anything
oh,
That's pretty
so I
fun.
could have
on the
played it as
turn
a bluff,
before. Yeah,
but
I
Yeah.
might
That
not have
that.
even tried that one shot that didn't quite kill you before if you would have played an autumn, because I might not have remembered that it doesn't do that.
Yeah,
There
shooting
was
through.
a really quiet move by Shoots. I was calling it out to everyone on stream. There was that guard beside the sapling on this side, and it was
Yeah.
specifically only to protect from the sky assault from the side. I
Yeah.
thought that was really cool.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, because near the end of the game, like when I was playing around Sky Assault, it's like, okay, I have one extra move. Where am I exposed to Sky Assault? But then I think I focused a little too much on Sky Assault, and um, again, I didn't play around him just taking down my one guard
Mm.
and
Mm.
then shooting me. So I maybe could have a few small decisions that could have mattered. Obviously, the big swingy turn was I decided to play aggressively and
Uproot
clear his
forward.
board because I do really like to just like keep clearing the eerie units if they don't if they have too many
Yeah.
units they can get out of control, and
Yeah.
if they never have units on board they're always on the back foot. So I felt
Yeah.
even though I was exposed for a turn I was at full health, and
Hmm.
how badly can he punish me? But he punished me
Yeah.
pretty badly.
Yeah, he rolled well too. But yeah, maybe that turn was when like I think Chosen Grove had the tempo, like they
Yeah.
forced Skyspear Avian to do things all game, but when he could burst you down, and then I'm not sure you had the second uproot at that moment, so you were stuck there with no gate and no uproot, I think. Was it right,
Yeah.
Shields? Yeah.
Yeah, with
So
the
at that
following
moment,
hand, I
Chosen
really
Grove.
didn't draw into what I like want
Yeah, for
I
sure.
drew the
Yeah.
one rider to at least protect one flank. But of
Mhm.
course,
Yeah, that was a
Parky,
great play. Yeah.
yeah, but like again, he made a good play and parked his summoner next to Nimid, which again, if I can get multiple attacks on the summoner, it's a bad play. But if I can only get one attack on the summoner and he's got high health, and he's got the resources to follow it up, it is a good play. So it is something to be aware of when you're playing tree. Is again, don't overcommit and get like counter assassinated. But if you can pull it off, you can put a lot of pressure on the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the meme is never uproot forward, guys. Never.
Yeah, actually, before the match, I was saying to everyone, okay, how would you guys approach this matchup? And I was saying, you guys know how everyone says, oh, Sky Spear Avians has a very good range game. They can stay back, they can hit you. But actually, outside of the stewards, they don't really have that much of a range game. So, as Chosen Grove here, you might not actually need to fight them on. You might not need to overextend. You don't need to go that far to keep trying to fight them. It's not breakers. Their other
Yeah.
units are melee.
Yeah, no, great point. Great point.
I'd have to look back at the one turn where I played really aggressive. Like I could have gone for a good play of just clearing one of his stewards, then getting damage on the second. I think I had to go that route to clear them both, but it wasn't worth it. So
Yeah, this
I
turn.
played safer, and I still could have cleared like 2 of his units instead of all 3.
Yeah, I was curious if you were gonna.
Were you talking about? Oh no, no. Go for your thought. Cheers.
I was curious if you were gonna go in front of their 10 health gate, just uproot in front of that, just so that you didn't get a big sky assaulted. But no, it was. I can definitely see the logic where you wanted to kill both stewards, and that was the play that turn.
Yeah, if I had gone for like the less greedy turn, I think I would have uprooted one steward and then shifted over in front of the 10 health gate.
Mm.
That would have better set me up for the long game.
Where was your Knight of
Yeah.
Seasons in your deck? I was expecting that to come out when you had all that magic all the time.
I only drew him on the last turn, so I did never have a chance to play him.
Okay, well, that was lucky for me then. Because
That's
I was planning on
had
using
lived.
like a Sky Assault maybe on that guy since he's such a huge hitter. But I had to get rid of it, so I thought I was going to be owned if he came out there towards the end when you had like 8 magic.
Yeah, I was definitely hoping to draw him because, of course, that refreshes all my events as well. I'm
Yeah.
hoping to get another Autumn.
Yeah.
So if I had lived the last turn, because I mean, when his first guy just hit 2 of the 3 melee, I thought I was going to live, but then he followed up with the 3 for 3. But I wouldn't have been able to kill him on the last turn because I would have only been able to get 6 on the knight.
Ava. Yeah.
Yeah, the knight could have swung for 6, and that was perfect roll, bring Ava down to 1. But then I also have to look at, could I still defend from everything? I first would have had Autumn, and yeah, that was my other big mistake, is have the second Autumn, but I was like, I'm completely protected from Sky Assault here, but I still have the time. I should have played Autumn to also protect me from the play he went for, because I think I had at least like 1 unit sitting around that wasn't needed.
Yeah, in between. Yeah.
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 There was one in the back, I think, too.
Yeah. And like one of them
Did
was
you
needed in the
know-
back to protect you from flying over, but I think I had 2 in the back, so one could have came forward. I think Adric, I could have brought Adric forward. So a little disappointing that when you have one of those misplays on the last couple turns, and it's similar to what I said after the tournament. It's like I felt like I had a really smart play because I played around his Sky Assault. But again, I was a little too focused on Sky Assault and missed the other play he could go for, which was, just clear the guard. And of course, the guard has a lot of health, so it came down to rolls. But obviously, I didn't have to put it down to rolls. I could have made a better play.
Hmm.
You probably saw that they didn't have any divers,
Um,
right? We were thinking just diver, and then
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
probably summoned all four.
I-
Yeah,
Okay.
you knew he didn't have any diver.
I pulled up the history and checked that all 4 divers were done.
Freeze.
When-
Okay,
Alright.
good.
So,
Just-
in hindsight, if you had a diver left, then I couldn't have gone with that play, and I would have had to
I
fill in
know.
the gap. So I would have.
I'm
played
glad
Yeah.
that I used them all.
Yeah.
It's funny.
So
What
interesting.
did you guys
that,
think of?
with
Oh, go for it.
it's just interesting stats like 6 dice, 3 melee, 3 range is average 4.48 damage. So it's just shy of being average 5
Coin
damage.
flip.
So
Oh, on
it was a
the
great
yeah.
play by Tortug.
I would have been super sad if that Sentinel rolled 0 for 2, because I think that was my last chance there. I don't think I was going to be able to get to you again.
Did you have any other units in hand after that turn?
I had a Sentinel, so like it depends on what you were blocking the tree with, but so many beefy units, I don't think I was going to be able to do that again where I remove a blocker. Not a Sentinel. Yeah, Sentinel. What's the other one called? Sage. That's what I was talking about.
Sage.
Yeah. If the Sage would have went over 2, that would have been bad. But I can't remember if I had another Sage as well, or if I had to
You
summon
do.
that one
You
at
do.
the end. Okay.
It's the last card in your deck. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't draw it yet. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe I would have had one more chance to do that again, remove a blocker and get you, but I think that
would have
was
been
my last
hard
shot. I think.
because I would have played the knight, and I would have played
Yeah.
Autumn for sure. Again, I would still try to play around your Sky Assault until you had no cards in hand.
I would have just left that last gate in my hand. I would have made you think about it the whole time.
Mind games.
Yeah, that'd be hard because I'd have to play around it being a unit, and I'd have to play it around it being Sky Assault. Of course, unless I reached the place where I couldn't play around both, then I'd
Right.
choose between the two. Probably play around the unit because if I was out of resources, it'd be too hard to play around Sky Assault.
No, that was a great game by both of you. It was very fun.
I didn't think I was playing very well those first couple turns.
Yeah.
So I'm
think
glad
that
my
was,
dice evened it out towards the middle of the game.
Did you?
That was a
you
topic
made it
of
work.
conversation.
I was just kind of doing stuff, just clicking.
You didn't play any Gather the Song, did you, Tortug? I don't think so.
No.
I don't
when
think so.
When I
No.
had those, it didn't seem relevant at that turn, and then I also
Yeah.
needed to constantly replenish my magic, so I just got rid of them.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not as necessary in this matchup either, unless you're doing that to
You're right.
clog spaces around the tree, I guess. If Ava was like
Yeah.
diagonal,
Mm,
then
Maybe
those
in the
things
turn
probably
where
die.
where shoots uprooted forward and he was more exposed, maybe that was it. But that's just one turn. Like otherwise, I think you're right.
It's like in other games where I'm like chasing down summoners at the end of the game. It's very nice to have one of those, but with the tree, can't run away, and I usually seemingly don't let the opponent deck out by the end of the game. Either I've used all my resources and die, or I've killed them before they decked out.
Yeah, I think Beast was saying when you surrounded them, if you had a gate, maybe placing a gate next to. But
I think it was turn 10. Yeah. Instead of a steward on that side, it would have been Ava and the gate up front to shut you out of further attacks. But it wouldn't have mattered. The play was great. Basically, I think that was a turning point of the game where you surrounded Nimid. So
I almost didn't put Ava there.
Mhm.
I was just gonna
Really?
go 2 attacks on the tree and then try to
On the
maybe
tree,
go 3
yeah.
for 3 and get a magic or
Yeah.
something. But
Yeah.
Then I thought, why not? She's got some health left. Let's just
Yeah.
get some more dice. Because if I roll well, then she's in danger. If I don't roll well, I will definitely lose. But that's okay.
Mm.
Shoots, do you
The flip side, like you said, Nimid, if Nimid doesn't have the tools to back off or protect herself, it's a tough spot to be in. Like,
Hmm.
so that definitely was the right instinct, I think.
Shoots, do you are you happy you summoned Odric? It did get some value on some divers, some one health units. Uh, or would you have not played Odric in retrospect?
I don't regret the Odric play. Um, I wasn't struggling for magic, so that wasn't an issue.
Mm.
Again, he would have come in handy if I had actually played the Autumn on my last turn and brought him forward to fill the gap.
Mm.
So
In front.
he didn't do anything amazing, but he also, was still around at the end, so there was a lot more value I
Hmm.
could have gotten from him.
Right.
I actually forgot about him when I attacked. I can't remember what I attacked with that diver, and then it died. And I'm like, oh, I could have maybe used that. I could have just kept that one forward, stayed back, and then had nothing for you to shoot at after. But instead, I
Mm.
sacrificed a sage. I think left it up
Yeah,
there.
that brought me back up to 2 magic, so I was able to summon any of my commons, so that was nice. But yeah, again, my 2 regrets are, again, the turning point of the game, played too greedy, and then the end of the game. Again, I played around Sky Assault, but didn't play the Autumn. Yeah, otherwise I'm happy with all the moves I made.
It was a great game,
Hey,
both sides.
hey, you were kind of
Agree.
thinking at that last turn, and I saw you around 5 magic, and you had 2 cards in hand, and I thought the other one's got to be. You're probably thinking autumn. It's probably autumn and night. I'm like, you want to get that night out because you're safe. You're fine. Sky assault. It's not. Don't worry about it. So you should discard that autumn for sure. You got to get night out next turn. I wasn't sure
Yeah,
if those were the 2 cards you had, but I thought that's
I
what you
had
might be thinking
Summer
about.
and Autumn,
Okay.
so I
Oh, because
like
night was the last
never
one in your deck.
discard.
You said. Okay.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
never discard Summer, but in that case I'm
Yeah.
like, well, I gotta keep Autumn, so I'll actually discard Summer. I'll get it
Mm.
back with Night, so it would be nice. Well, it would be nice to play 2
Yeah.
Summers, but I wouldn't have been relevant at that point anyways, so.
Believe it or not, I was actually calling out the same thing on stream, Tort, when Truth was at 5. I was like, oh, he's having a hard time discarding to 6. What does this
Yeah.
mean?
Unrelated, but still tree related. Tortugatron, how many tries did it take you to get that 48 damage or 40 whatever damage on Nimid in that screenshot?
Oh, I didn't
And
do
what's in
that.
a
That
Oh,
was
solo
no.
game?
Oh, oh, my bad.
I think it was who posted that? Was it that Escurial or whatever the name is person?
Yeah, yeah.
Somebody else posted it, but then I thought I would share it, not in just the deck building channel, just to make Eden sad.
That's an amazing deck. Also, slightly off topic, but Turtle related. When it will be Turtle Surprise, Tortugatron.
Let's see. We have a little calendar where we put things on, but I don't know. Let me see. I can give you the exact date. Let me just go to the super secret tournament channel. Let me find the calendar that us organizers try to use, but usually we don't use it. I have signups starting. Is this right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. So I have signups going on the 18th is when they're going to start for March because I'm waiting until the next 2
Oh, next 2
factions
factions.
are released.
Then I
Because it
might.
might as
I
well at
might.
this point. And especially since Joe has his tournament going. The signups are going to be going on during the second round of Joe's tournament, this custom tournament. And then 2 weeks later, I just figured March 1st is an easy, no, April 1st is an easy day to, you know what, I might move that up. I got something going on that day. We're going to start on the 31st. Yeah, we're going to do 13 days of signups. I forgot. I have plans. Okay, so yeah, Monday, the 31st of March will be when the tournament actually starts.
Gotcha.
And that should be close to a week after Joe's tournament has finished. Whoever the finalists are might still be playing their games, but it should be wide open for everybody to participate that won't have to overextend with too many games going on at the same time.
Speaking of Joe's tournament, is anyone here going to be joining the deck building tournament? Shoots, Tort? Allies, maybe?
I don't know.
No?
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna do it and
Yeah,
just.
my plan is to try out deck building.
Mm.
So I put together a deck. I'll enter the tournament. I don't have time to play much deck build, but I'll try it for the tournament. I'll get some more participation out there.
Yeah, I might sign up and have a goal of going 1 for 7 just to get a win. But I don't think I've played custom decks since the last one. Or maybe it was some other tournament, because it's been a long time since he's put one on. Maybe it was some other tournament somebody put on, like the Oops All Whatever thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know which one was last.
The Ciabatta. No, the last
No,
Joe tournament
I don't
was
do the Ciabatta
Profit,
one.
and
And over
yeah,
a year
the last
because
Joe
that's
tournament
where
was
I
a year
was
ago.
playing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that was that crazy finals where the Prophet's High Elves deck versus Asterix Cloaks deck, which is just like polar opposite decks. But
Yeah, I'm excited to watch whatever the finals is going to be for sure.
Yep, it's probably going to be a one-shot, one-turn kill deck.
But who is Cheez-Its going to beat in the finals? That's the real mystery.
Jeez, it's so good. So good. Wait, was it really?
Closing thoughts? Or not yet?
No, we can do closing thoughts. Great game, guys. I think Tortugatron, you're probably out of it unless everyone goes 2-2, which I doubt, but maybe.
Even then, I'm pretty sure I lose tiebreakers, so to somebody with like faction
That
strength
attitude.
or something.
Yeah, I noticed
Definitely not with that attitude.
Well, he does have the most powerful deck according to the stats.
No way.
Simo chose the weakest, with being the fungal dwarves, and then vanguards are pretty low down there. High elves are pretty low as well, and 3 is in the middle. And then I think the avians are slightly above the middle. So I was kind of wondering if Missimo chose the fungal dwarf specifically for tiebreakers, or if he that's part of his reasoning or not.
Just to always win tiebreakers, any single tiebreaker possible.
Maybe he picked a dwarves faction since I think there was in that little stat sheet last time there was 0 dwarf games played last season.
Oh, that's interesting. No way. Not even Obsidian Dwarves? You would think that Obsidian Dwarves are good for a live league.
I agree.
You would think, but that season nobody picked them. Nobody played a single dwarf game. There was some dwarves picked as backups, but they didn't have to play as them.
Got it. I see. Huh.
All right, so in the running are Shoots, Bean, and Nestle, and Massimo, I guess, also is in the running. So all 3.
Yeah, so Beansley is the only one who controls his fate. He can win out. But if he drops the game, then the 3-1 probably takes it. So
I'm rooting for whoever already has a loss. I don't want any 4-0s.
So no one can break your record.
Yeah.
No perfect seasons.
And now that the Birds have lost a couple games, I don't know what I'm going to do next season. They've lost a little bit of their power. Although maybe I got some back with the nice rolls at the end there.
When's the next season going to be?
After the new decks come out, or?
Good question.
That's an Eden question. Probably. I would think so. And even if it isn't, I'm sure Eden would just delay it a week or something. 'Cause that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm very hyped for the Spectral Conclave. I don't even know.
Oh yeah.
They're very different, so like, will I actually end
Mhm.
up liking them or not? Who knows? But I'm excited to try them out.
They are very, very fun.
It's been
And
a
it's the
long
same thing
time
with
since I
Tree.
played
Like,
them.
I was excited for the Tree, but I'm like, the Summoner can't
Mhm.
move. I'm not sure if I'll actually like them or not. Fortunately, I do.
Tree's such a cool deck.
But yeah, good game, Tort. Again, you had a couple really nice moves there to get that win.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a very, very tight one, and I thought I would for sure lose, but then I rolled so well on that one battle song turn. I thought, oh, I got a chance. Let's hunker down. Let's do this.
Yeah, no, great games.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
Good job, guys.
So I think we have next Nestle versus Massimo, which should be fun. Vanguards versus Fungal Dwarves. If that was not a 45-minute game, I would hate my life, but thank God it is. And then I think we have Oven Proof as Wayfarers versus Granor as Storm Goblins.
Guess I want Oven Proof to win that one.
That'll be fun. Are you their mentor or
Storm Goblins? No, I just hate Storm Goblins.
I see. That's a hard match for Storm Goblins.
Although if Storm Goblins lose too much at some point, I don't think they'd ever be buffed because I mean they're not even buffing a fish yet. So, but if so, like I would love if Storm Goblins just lose every single game all the time, but then they'd get a buff and then I would hate them even more. So, I guess they can win sometimes.
I just want Kite Riders not to be able to hurt themselves. That's my goal. Kite Riders, half the time you don't even want to hit with them because they just kill themselves.
I think it's a very goblin thing to do. I think it's fine.
True. Anyways, guys,
I
I
think
still think
gonna
it's
be my
ridiculous that they're dressed like Ben Franklin. They're so nice and dapper looking. Like it's so stupid.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Oh, with the hat, yeah.
Well, the coat and everything. Yeah, the glasses.
I didn't even notice that. You're right. Yeah, with the key also, you're completely right.
Yeah.
That's a great point.
So silly.
I think it's gonna be my cue. Thanks for the game and the commentary.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yep.
That's a lot of fun.
Same.
Great commentary and great
Thanks for the games, everyone. Yeah.
Yeah. Have a nice
Cut
one. See you
loose.
later.
See you.